Hi there, Paul Collins from SkillsTX. Take you through this internal market demo. One of the features that we've introduced, whilst focused on the internal workforce, it also applies to external candidates, and we'll have a look at that as we go through. So let's have a look at what we've got in this video. So we're going to look at it straight from the internal candidate's perspective to start with. Then we'll look at it from the administration, how you control it, some of the criteria that's used, managing the inquiries that come through. Then we'll just have a quick overview of the use case for an external candidate, and finally we'll finish off with the analytics. So let's start with the internal candidate view. All right, so I'm going to dive straight in here. This is the marketing manager within our demo organization, and you can see now we've got a button that says vacancies, and it's possible that Anja has already been notified that there are some suitable vacancies via the workflow, but we log in, we click on vacancies, and we can see all the vacancies. We can see how well we match. We can click on it and go and have a look at the detail. We can see how many vacancies are actually available, and we just click the inquire button and enter a comment, and in this case it's going to send an inquiry off to admin support. That can be different. I'll try one of these others, find one that's different, give this one a go. There we go. So in the back end, what we've done is connect the people that will handle the inquiry. Could be a team leader, a manager, it could be a HR partner within the HR team. So pretty simple. Send off the inquiry, and someone picks that up and then starts a dialogue with Anja. And of course we expect that you would fall into your normal recruitment process. Obviously you'll have HR policies, industrial relations, all the other things. What we're doing here is making a connection between someone that's looking for a vacancy to be filled and someone that might like to fill it. So let's have a look now in chapter 2 at the control and admin side of it. Of course we've got the ability to switch the feature on and off. It's obviously been switched on in this case, and in our manage requirements, which is where we have the jobs and roles, I have a few things here that are useful. Every job and role we would have a full-time equivalent count, so how many people do we need to perform that. So you can see here one of the vacancies was media officer. We need 4 people, and we've currently got no one that's assigned to that. And then behind the scenes here is where we say that this needs to show us a vacancy and who it is that the inquiry should be sent to. So really simple. All can be done via APIs and import and export as well. So control, very, very simple. On the other side of it, we saw that we had a vacancy owner assigned to that. So what does that look like from their point of view? So if Anja sent off that inquiry, this is what would come through. So basically who it is that made the inquiry, what they're inquiring about, their contact details, their current role, marketing manager, and the message that they sent. So now I've got everything I need to be able to go and make contact with that person. Let's now look at that from a candidate point of view. You can probably see down here we've got this control of who can see what. So we can have employees that can see vacancies, we can have candidates, which means external candidates and employees, or we can have vacancies that only external candidates can see, just based on this setting here. So if I log out of this, go into the free sign up. So external candidate, they are invited to register for a self-assessment. They'll select the role that they're registering for. So can pick whichever we've got. Again, another feature of the system, being able to do these role-based surveys. So they can select the role, go through the process of self-assessment, and then once they've got a user, they can see the vacancies that we make visible to them, and they can make inquiries. This is just a degree of flexibility over and above a normal recruitment process, which is they may be applying, let's have a look at one of these others, for benefits analyst, but it might well be that this fit one of the other vacancies better, and we can allow them to explore that, or we can see it in the analytics. Okay, so I'll just pause and we'll move into the last chapter, which is the analytics. Okay, so in terms of centralized control, one of the things that we have here is search for candidates. And over on the right hand side now, we've got this additional information that allows us to see vacancy rates. That vacancy rate is across all of the jobs in the system, jobs and roles. So we've got 61 vacancies in total. I'll just do a search for that media designer. In the wrong system here, so I'll find a different one. Let's select one of these. So if I select that, it's telling me that we've got no vacancies here because it's fully assigned, so people have got the role assigned to them. I'll just try another one, see if we've got, in fact, so there's another good example that we've actually got an oversupply. We've got too many people in that role, so another great bit of information for us to have a look at whether we can find an alternative. So the two people in the role, Dorothea and Nakia, so I can select one of those and find other roles that they may be suitable for. So plenty of detailed information for us to work from. And finally, a very, very detailed breakdown here of vacancies. So you can see here we've got an ICT security specialist. We've got 12 vacancies for that particular role in the organisation. So clearly that would be our focus for maybe internal and external recruitment. Okay, so internal job market, pretty straightforward to set up. Some of the information is just what you would have in the system as default, like how many people do we need doing the job, the other side of it, how many people are actually assigned to the job, and from that we can work out whether we've got vacancies, etc., and then make them visible. Okay, hope you enjoyed that, and as always, certainly happy to discuss your requirements in more detail.